Thank you very much, Rodney. Let me take the opportunity to, ordinarily I wish you a warm Antiguan welcome, but quite uncharacteristically, this meeting room 11 is a little bit more cool than the other rooms that I've been in for the past 2 days. So let me also, in addition to wishing you a warm welcome, wish you also a cool welcome to this room. But yeah, Antigua is really happy to be the host of the SIDS4 conference, and we're even more happy in terms of us being able to host this second SIDS IGF as a side event in this important SIDS4 global conference. The CTU has been coordinating the work of its member states in the area of internet governance for the past 20 years. And as Rodney just indicated, it had provided the foundation pillar for the development of IGFs globally. The CTU was the original brainchild of establishing a framework for internet governance. And so it takes center stage in this particular area. So it has provided quite a bit of leadership. And I know Rodney's work with the CTU, as well as all others who have preceded him, are well established in the global discussions on IGFs. Excuse me. It is important for small states to let their voices be heard in global policy development. And so the internet has become a very important technological tool that provides social and economic opportunity for SIDS. New technologies such as AI are also growing in importance, and we need to understand the implications of these technologies in our daily lives. SIDS IGF gives us an opportunity to hear different perspectives from different stakeholders on issues such as how we as SIDS can ensure resilience in our digital development, how we can better diversify our economies through digital innovation, and leverage digital solutions for environmental sustainability. We note here that within the context of the Antigua and Barbuda agenda for SIDS, there is a provision for the establishment of a SIDS Center of Excellence in Antigua and Barbuda, which will include, amongst other things, a SIDS Data Hub, a technology and innovation mechanism, and an island investment forum. We hope that over the next 10 years, by the time the next SIDS global conference is staged, that we will have the benefits of the fruits of our labors with respect to this initiative. I also have an interest in seeing the region benefit from this. As far as Antigua is concerned, ever since coming to office in 2014, I would first of all like to testify that I have benefited tremendously from being a fellow minister of the Caribbean Telecommunications Union. It has provided me with a veritable think tank, and it has helped me to ascend rather rapidly the learning curve of all the issues that a minister such as myself need to be aware of. So I want to thank and continually to extend my support to the CTU. I would say here now publicly that my only regret this year is that for the first time in 10 years, I missed the annual meeting of the ministers of telecommunications hosted by the CTU in Belize this year. And this was just because my role has expanded to such an extent that there was a conflict of agendas that I could not resolve to attend the meeting. But Rodney knows I was there in spirit with the meeting. So as far as Antigua is concerned, we have been on a digital trajectory. I am originally a private sector cultivated and developed individual. I worked in the private industry for more than 25 years in telecommunications. And so when I came to government, my role really, I'd seen myself as a transformer and wanted to assist very rapidly with transitioning Antigua from a paper-driven bureaucracy to one that is digitally enabled. The ultimate aim is to ensure that all of the services that the government provides can be done in a digital format and can become available to all of its citizens. The upshot of this, of course, would mean that government will become more accessible and more accountable at the same time. It lends to other initiatives such as data, open data sharing, so many other initiatives that will come from this. But along the way, the capital required to do that, both in terms of finance and in terms of human development, challenges that I have met along the way and are still attempting to circumscribe. Of course, the CTU has been an enabling partner, and I would want to say that part of what's going to take place in this discussion and going beyond here, as we continue to embrace this concept, would be what's taking place in Rwanda in about 10 days' time. I do intend to be at that forum, of course, facilitated and based on the invitation that has come from my good friend, Mr. Daniels and ICANN. So again, in all of this, there is much to learn, much to give. I would say one final thing here, Rodney. More recently, as far as cybersecurity is concerned, Antigua has not only established its own cert at two levels, both for the government and hopefully to embrace the other stakeholders, including those members of the private sector, in terms of our cybersecurity framework. But we have also embraced, and we have recently achieved approval from the cabinet to form part of a regional web of cybersecurity agencies, to include those within the Caribbean and those within the Latin America region. So as we continue to expand the web of the cybersecurity protection for all of our respective businesses, I'm sure that this will be an aspect of the deliberation today. So once again, a cool or warm welcome, depending on where you're situated, to Antigua, and I'm looking forward to the discussions that we're about to have. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Minister. And we know that this week has been tremendously busy for you, so we appreciate you taking the time to give us those words of welcome.